Short update on my trade today in New York. NASDAQ Fakeout High Continuation, coming out of a bearish impulse, rounded top after the election push. Short look at the heat map. Overall, rather difficult to judge this situation. Silver and gold in parabolic coils. Maybe gold gives a continuation, but it's also overextended already, so tricky to go in a long here. Silver with peak formation high, peak formation low, parabolic, but a huge range, also pretty tricky to get into that. Oil, also large day zero range, 3 days of longs, fake out high, but pushed into the open, working into the high again. Was not sure what to do with that. For the indices, it was pretty clear that election push gave a rounded top that pulled back deeply, and now we came back up with all of those. S&P and DJ were pretty bullish, and especially DJ blew off with the open, so this was gone. It did a very nice parabolic reversal into third hour. I thought about it, but I don't like to do that with DJ. Typically, I prefer to have something like NAS or silver or gold for that. I don't know why. DJ 30, I rather take the parabolic breakouts than the parabolic reversal, so I left that. But NASDAQ, I did like. I marked it already here. We were still on out of balance downtrend on the week, and we were clearly working into the anchored VWAP. I will show you that. We had a daily fake out high already coming into the session, and I was thinking fake out high continuation. So let's look at the chart. Here, 1 hour chart to look at the overview. Here you see from here was Trump election push. So the whole parabolic week working up here, then doing a weekly fake out high, coiling sideways, and then dumping into the end of the week. Very nice pump and dump template. Closing out of balance with the previous week value area low up here, so very far away, interestingly. So I was thinking the whole week that this could be a low-hanging fruit situation. Other than that, I also look at the anchored VWAPs. I don't show them too much because I don't want to confuse people too much, but it's a very nice tool to judge the location in relation to impulses and recent peak highs and peak lows. So the anchored VWAP, you anchor with the beginning of the impulse. So the election impulse is a very strong anchored VWAP, obviously. And then you have one from the top. And you see here, anchored VWAP from election push was lost end of the week. And now it was working into that with a multiple pushes to the high, coming through yesterday, but then working into the anchored VWAP from the peak high, doing a daily fake out high yesterday. And as you know, I never trade against a daily fake out high. So this one was set yesterday. Then we came up again into New York session. Then I would not short above the 8 hour fake out high, but my bias was that this could be a very nice low-hanging fruit short, continuing with the out-of-balance downtrend on the weekly. And you see here that it rejected this VWAP pretty nicely. Then looking one level deeper, you see here my entry. So we were chopping around into the open actually. So New York open, let's see, was from down here, did a very nice push to the upside. Then we had news at 9:45. It made a peak formation high or a wick to the top, a wick to the bottom, retesting this VWAP, then coming up again, working into this VWAP. And then we made a 5-minute fake out high. This was another wick to the top into third hour. And then it engulfed aggressively down here. I had the finger on the trigger already, and once it crossed the 8-hour level, I just took the entry. I scaled in one more position right after with this wick to the top as this returned back down. I didn't mark it, but here I've slapped in another one. And then I just watched it collapsing. And as you know, if I get these nice 3-5 minute candles to the bottom and then a blow off end of candle into 15-minute rotation here, I just cut the trade. So I don't wait for the pullback, because you always get it then with the time rotation. And you see here we got it. Yes, it did another leg down, but you don't know if you get that. So I just cut the trade here with 70 pip and R4. So this was a very nice end of the week. One of my bread and butter setups, fake out high continuation. And as I always say, after the trade, you have no idea what happens. So the trade completed here with the monthly previous month high in the end, and from there you just don't know. So we are still in monthly breakout. It just worked into that, did a 15-minute fake out low, and now it blows to the top, and we have no idea what happens next. And we don't care, because we took our money and now go into the weekend. So thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful for you. Have a nice weekend. And I hope you had also some nice trades today.